This has been the busiest week of the year.
Yeah.
And that's why we're in my living room. That's why I haven't showered. That's why I didn't clean up. I've got Minnie Mouse, a dinosaur, monitor to watch the baby sleep. Everything's out here. The whole year up until this point has been really slow. A busy week was definitely welcomed. It was nice to get back into the rhythm of things. It's nice to know that I've got some income coming in. So despite like the busyness, lots of travel, the crazy long hours, it was good to be back working. It was 6 days that I had 6 shoots. I say 6 shoots. One of them was a live event. So 5 shoots, 1 event. But 6 for 6. So day 1 was supposed to be a super easy day. I was going down to Ouachita, a university about an hour south of here, to film the president of the university. Just a short video of him talking directly to camera as part of a fundraising campaign for their new track and field team. And this was a great lesson in being flexible and going with the flow, because literally on the drive down there, I get a text saying, hey, it's not going to be just the president. We've also got 7 students on the track team, as well as the coach that we want to interview. I was like, okay, that won't be hard. We'll just be in the same location and it'll just take a little bit more time. But then they also texted saying that they wanted to film the track and field and cross country practices to have some B-roll to go over these videos. I'm like, okay, this is turning into a way bigger project than just a short, 1 or 2 minute video of just the president speaking directly to camera, no B-roll. This is kind of snowballed into a larger project. So we get down there, we set up for the interview, and it's blazing hot. And of course, where they want to do the interview is in direct sunlight. And so we are just all miserably sweaty. But it goes fine. All the students are great on camera. We get some B-roll, put the video together, and call it a day. The next day, Tuesday, is my day off of work, but Tuesdays are the days that I have our kids. That's my wife's primary day in the office, so I just had kids that day. Wednesday was a really exciting day. One of my new friends named Peter hired me to come on a shoot with him for a company that makes flight simulators for Air Force pilots. So we went to the Little Rock Air Force Base and filmed their simulators, and they're insane. I wish I could show you all of this footage, but since we were on government property, I'm not able to show it to you. So here's blurry footage of me doing who knows what. It was a super fun and really cool experience that I won't forget for a long time. This whole week was basically just Ouachita shoots. So we were back there on Thursday. All right, I'm going to pick up my buddy Joel. He's coming with me down to Ouachita to film the hosts of Tiger Tunes. I'll probably explain what Tiger Tunes is a little bit more in a little bit, but Joel's become a really good friend. He's a local filmmaker, has a video production company. We just do a lot of stuff together. He's a freelancer, so any chance I get, I try to hire Joel because he's super talented and is just a good dude. So I'm driving to his house to pick him up so we can save a little money on travel costs. But this shoot is going to be a multi-camera shoot. We've got 5 cameras, 2 of my cameras, and then I'm renting 3 cameras from Joel with lensing and support. We're just going to be on tripods the whole time. Super simple. So yeah, I'm trying out this new Insta360 Go 3. This is the best part, the removable screen.
What's up, dude?
What's up? You're on the vlog. Welcome. How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
Bro.
Sweet. Filming the host and hostesses of Tiger Tunes, which is it's a musical competition between the sororities and fraternities and other clubs on campus. And so we were filming just this specific group that's an auditioned group of 8 people. We did a multicam setup of 5 cameras, as well as I multi-tracked the audio for all 8 of the vocalist mics to be able to mix later in post-production. This was a lot of fun. It was really straightforward. All of the performers were top notch, so we only had to do each of the songs one time. 1, because they're so talented, but also 2, we didn't want to exhaust them because they had an actual performance a couple of hours later. Now, day 5 and day 6 were part of the homecoming weekend at Ouachita. And so we were tasked with shooting as much B-roll as we possibly could of all of the various events that were going on. For day 5 and day 6, I brought Joel back with me. I knew I needed help, as well as I had prior commitments both of those days to where I wasn't able to stay on for the full shoot day. And so Joel stayed later than I did both of those days because he's a rock star. Day 5, there were lots of events. The primary one being in the morning, they called the Purple Plaza Party. All of the fraternities and sororities and art club and music club and whatever other clubs, science club, they all had like tents, booths set up. They also did an announcement of the homecoming court, just all of the girls who were nominated to become homecoming queen that next day on Saturday. So right after that, I had to head back to Little Rock because I had another event, which was a live event. I was running front of house audio for. It was really great because it was a larger production. And so that whole day, they had a crew of people setting up everything. So I walked in, everything was already set up. All I had to do was go through, do a little bit of tuning in the room, as well as go through each individual microphone, make sure that it was good, there was no feedback, sounded good, and we were ready to go. And this was a really cool experience because one of the primary speakers was Secretary Hillary Clinton. Sadly, I didn't get to meet her. I didn't get any sort of interaction with her. Basically, all I did was set a wireless handheld mic on the seat that she was going to use. And then she left and I picked it up and that was the end of it. Another great part, at the end of the night, they had a whole nother crew come in to tear everything down. So I just packed up the console, wrapped a few cables, and I was on my way. They had 10, 15 other crew members just to tear down. It was really awesome. Then we get to day 6, the most physically challenging day, just because we were outside in the heat all day. The primary event for that day was the football game, which included homecoming. We started out early in the day. They had a brunch, which led directly into a tailgate. Just lots of people having a good time, partying, getting ready for the game. Then we go straight to the game, announce the homecoming queen, play football. The marketing team that I'm working for, they wanted really to focus more on the atmosphere of the football game instead of the football game itself. So we got a little bit of football coverage, but we really tried to focus more on the band, the cheerleaders, the crowd in the stands, even like people getting concession food. I think we captured that really well. It was good to not have to focus on the game and the atmosphere. I don't think we would have gotten as many great reactions as we did. And we went and took a break, and then there was a few other super random events. There was like a ribbon cutting, a like picnic with some acoustic music, and then I had to leave. I had a church event where we had basically a barbecue out in someone's front lawn. Super fun. But Joel, of course, is the rock star, and he stayed later that night for the Tiger Tunes performance, and he did a great job. I know with Joel, I can always trust his eye. I feel like we see the same things. I feel like we have the same style. So I was not worried at all of leaving him by himself to be able to do that. And he did a great job. The footage really looks awesome. This was a crazy week. I don't know how many hours I put in, how many miles of travel, but it was a lot of fun. I'm really tired. You know, the hardest thing was not the work hours or the travel, but it was just the time being away from family. I've become so used to being able to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, go to the park with my family. And these days I wasn't able to. So I really am so grateful and appreciative for this job that I have, because my biggest goal for this year was to prioritize family. And I think that I've done that. I think that I've had a pretty good track record this year. Now, granted, I really haven't had a choice at some points because work has been so slow, but I would much rather find a healthier balance where the pendulum is swung a little further towards family time than work time. So I encourage you, if this year has been slow, what are you doing to make the most of it? Are you investing in yourself? Are you learning? Are you educating yourself to get better for when work does pick up? Or are you like me? Are you making the most of being able to spend time with your family? I hope you don't let these slow days go by. I hope they don't fill you with anxiety. I hope you keep working to find work and stay solid. Peace. Okay, you need anything else?
I think I'm all set.
Ending the vlog.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Joel, you're the best.
You got it, bro.
Talk to you soon.
See you, dude.
Later.